Alright, I hope you're enjoying your Labor Day. One of the pros of working in the finance world is you get off today. I don't have to go to work, which is a good thing because the next month I'm going to be booked and busy. Still haven't touched the Super A. Still need to figure out how to straighten out the dash, and so I can get the battery box in. I may just go ahead and bite the bullet and buy a replacement battery box with the side cover that's removable. As you can see, this blue wire right here, I'm moving. You can see where it kind of got a little melted. And again, I've said this before, the painter's tip was just to help me identify the wires that were hooked up together. I was already planning on doing the wiring at some point in time. It looks like it's going to be sooner as opposed to later. I will probably see if I can find someone that can help me do that because I suck at wiring. But yeah, what happened was when I was trying to roll over the starter to try and, free up the engine and get the governor assembly installed, I couldn't get the battery box in, so I just set the battery down and went to put the cables on. And of course they were a little tight, so I had a screwdriver prying them. And when I put the cables on, it just got a little, basically snapped down tight. Now, everything I own falls into one of two categories. Either A, the ground is the flat braided wire, or B, red goes to positive, black goes to negative. As you can see, red battery cable, black battery cable. This comes into play. When I went to put the battery on, out of instinct, I just put the red on positive, black on negative. And that's when, of course, the cable got nice and tight and it kind of clamped on. And when it did, it just started melting the wires. I have been racking my brain on it for days trying to figure out exactly what I screwed up. And last night I was watching a video and it hit me. Oh, did it hit me. Let's just come right up here. You see that? Heavy duty 12 volt coil. What this means is, this isn't your regular run of the mill 6-volt positive ground. At some point in time, this became a 12 volt. Now, why am I telling you about this being a 12 volt? Well, a lot of times with 12 volt, I'm sure some people already know, with 12 volt comes conversion from positive ground to negative ground. Which means I may not have actually screwed up the wiring itself. I may have actually gotten that, right. Where my issue comes into play now is where I put the battery on backwards, I melted wiring. So at some point in time, I've got to rewire this before I can run it, by the looks of it. And again, I'll got some leads for some local people. I'll see if they can help me out, and maybe they'll help me figure out how to fix the PTO engagement lever where it's loose and floppy. Thanks for listening to this story time.